Hey, what's up guys, this is Saman here from Expert Gadgets, and welcome to another episode of Best iOS Games. And this time it's the month for February. So without any further delay, let's get this started. So first up we have Mushroom Wars 2. The whole thing about this game is about building up your army so you have got more soldiers than the other side. You will win when all of the bases on your map are your color, and you will lose when the opposite happens. There are different types of buildings that change how the game works a little, and you can select a bunch of your buildings by tapping 3 fingers on the screen. Overall, this is a solid strategy game that is all about the numbers. Next up, we have Ingot Rush. Here you have to spot and sort special ingots as they approach on a conveyor belt and eventually fall towards you. And if you want to do well and achieve some impressive scores, you should always be aiming to match at least 3, either vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. Visually, the game is very colorful and pleasing on the eyes, and the gameplay is very engaging once you get higher scores. The game starts out easy, but once it gets going, it speeds up and new rules are introduced, making it a lot more competitive. All in all, it's a great game to play. Next up, we have This Is the Police. This game has you playing the role of the police chief, Jack Boyd, who must somehow get $500,000 fortune in 180 days, which is the time his forced retirement kicks in. How you earn this money will come down to some tough moral choices as you try to manage the crime in your city and juggle dealing with the mafia, corrupt cops, and steady politicians. Next up, we have Evoland 2. Here you have been flung through time, and you must find your way back, and of course go on many adventures, defeat foes, and make friends along the way. What sets the Evoland franchise apart is the fact that you won't be playing in just one genre of game or graphics engine. Your view and interface with the game will be changing from locale to locale. And while you aren't necessarily going to thrust into a new situation each moment, the story will keep you fixed. Next up, we have Medieval Tycoon Idle Clicker. Here you will become a medieval tycoon by managing your kingdom for idle profit. Eventually, you will have to grow your empire and make it even greater with the advisors, who will help you manage it. And you will have to make smart decisions to boost your economy, catch goblins that take over your people, and collect achievements and receive gems. And the best part about this game is that there is no internet connection needed. Next up, we have Retro City Rampage DX. The setup here is very similar to Grand Theft Auto, as you either go on missions for various shady characters, like with the main guy you're working for. You can advance the story with him, complete missions for others, or just run around town and blow stuff up. What makes Retro City Rampage so impressive is the way that it really nails the whole Grand Theft Auto experience while being more compact. Next up, we have Beat Cop. This is a point-and-click style adventure game that has you patrolling several blocks of 1980s New York City. You will do all the expected things a beat cop might do, like writing parking tickets or chasing down a bad guy. But what's so interesting though are the moral choices you'll encounter during your shifts. And you will have to make tough decisions, and each path has its own consequences. Next up, we have City Vandal. Here you help a guy ride a hoverboard and avoid the cops as he vandalizes his way through New York City. You'll have to score mischievous power-ups, complete tons of challenging levels, and discover tons of graffiti designs. But the police are trying to catch you in the act with a police drone, so watch out. Next up, we have Beach Buggy Racing 2. Here you will have to race around the track and win. And as you race around the track, you will come across power-ups and weapons that can be used to your advantage. The goal is of course to race across the finish line before anybody else, all while blasting your opponents with whatever weapons you can pick up. Next up, we have Tony Hawk's Skate Jam. The game starts out easy. Various on-screen buttons that are used to control the game slowly appear on the screen as Skate Jam introduces you to their functions. You've got a virtual joystick for movement on the one side, then buttons for jumping, grinding, flip tricks, and grab tricks on the other. Like other Tony Hawk games, you combine these buttons with moving the virtual joystick in different directions to do different moves. And it's a lot of fun just roaming around doing different stunts. So that was it for this video guys. Do leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon if you don't want to miss out on some more upcoming content. And as always, thanks for watching. This is Saman signing out.